Hey guys, my name is Hannah, and in this video I'll be showing you my journey back home to Vietnam. I'll be spending 8 months here, so welcome to my channel and I hope you enjoy. Yay, we finally made it to Vietnam. I can't tell you how happy I was to get off that plane. I found this place on Airbnb called La Vida Plus, and it is located in District 7 in Saigon. It's a large apartment complex with security and all the facilities like a gym and a convenience store downstairs. Very modern, clean, and comfy. The one thing I wish I considered was that it's so far from all the touristy areas in District 1 and 2. It might cost a little bit more, but it'll save you from all the taxi rides, and it's about 30 minutes per ride. Alright, so it's our first official day in Saigon. I was really craving soup dumplings, so we went to this place called Bao Sim Sum. They had really good dumplings and noodles, and I highly recommend this place. We ate a lot, so the dumplings really put me out, and we had to go back to the Airbnb and take a nap. So you can't go to Vietnam without having banh mi, and there's good banh mi everywhere. We just went to this very famous spot called Madam Nguyen Banh Mi and Burgers. They are known for their gigantic banh mi, and I would get the banh mi dak bic, which is everything included, and it's delicious. But I would only have one because it's a lot. After we got the banh mi, we headed over to a very famous coffee chain in Vietnam called Cat Nat, and they are known for their coffee but also their aesthetic locations. We spent an hour or so having a banh mi mukbang. We also ordered two cafe soda, which is a iced coffee with condensed milk. Then we headed to the Aeon Mall in Binh Tân, and I had to try the Starbucks in Vietnam. And guys, it was not that good. I would not recommend Starbucks in Vietnam since you have so many other coffee options that are so much more affordable. I don't have any footage of the Aeon Mall, but here you can find stores like Levi or Uniqlo. After shopping around and finding nothing, we decided to eat again, and we went to Pizza 4 Piece. It was okay. It definitely can satisfy your pizza cravings, but it does not compare to the US. Okay, at this point in the night, I was feeling sick. The tiredness was catching up to me. We had to order some porridge, and we had a nice little post dinner on the balcony. Thank God I felt a little bit better the next day. So we got into the car and headed over to Vung Tau, which is about 3 hours away. We made it to our Airbnb called The Song, and it's a really big apartment complex near the beach, all of the restaurants and touristy locations. As you can see, it's very modern, clean, and comfortable, and I was really happy with how they designed the space. We finally got settled in, and we decided to head over to the beach. Our Airbnb was located near Bai Sao, which is the back beach, a little bit less crowded, but it is super clean and swimmable. Our driver said you can't come to Yung Tao without trying Ho Tiêu Muk, which is this rice noodle squid dish. And it was honestly the best thing I ate since coming to Vietnam. Each bowl came to about 100,000, which is almost 5 US dollars.
I'm such a good food blogger.
And we also got the coffee with honey called Cafe Macam, which is really, really good. After working, we freshened up, and now it's time to go eat again. We headed over to this Ban Can place called Ban Can Yeah, which is udon noodle soup with seafood of your choice, like shrimp, squid, and crab. If you prefer a more relaxed environment, I would definitely come to Vung Tau first. Ho Chi Minh is definitely very busy, and if you like the hustle and bustle, there are plenty of things to do there. But if you like a more relaxed pace and being able to rent a scooter and drive, then I recommend going to Vung Tau. It was like the universe knew what kind of mood I was in because we got to Bai Juk, which is the front beach, which is more crowded and more restaurants. We saw the most beautiful sunset, and it was like the universe's way of reminding me like, okay, this is why you're here, and just keep holding on. The view of the beach was very nice, but I had to go to a rooftop to see the whole entirety of Vung Tau and its beauty. Overall, it was a peaceful experience to enjoy the view, and we also had some very good mango sticky rice. Along the front beach, you'll find so many seafood restaurants, so just hop into anyone and enjoy some fresh seafood. It's our last day in Vung Tau, and the best part about this place is that you can actually rent a bike and drive, and it's gonna be okay. My boyfriend and I don't like to swim, but you can't come to Vung Tau without at least dipping your toes in the water. I believe the bike rental was about 100,000 for 2 hours. We were also about 15 minutes late coming back, and the guy was really nice and said no problem. This was my favorite part of the trip because you can't beat renting your own bike and being able to cruise along the beach and enjoy the view. If you make it up to the front beach, please, please, please go to Oasis Sea. They have the best egg coffee I've ever had in my entire life. Something about sitting in this coffee shop, enjoying the beautiful view, and having a delicious egg coffee made me feel like I just made it in life. Like, I don't exactly know where I'm going, but I felt like I just made it, and it made me feel so present and grateful. Before we headed back to our hometown, we headed to the famous Golden Bakery where they make the salted egg sponge cakes. This place is always packed in Vung Tau and they make hundreds of sponge cakes a day. And that wraps up my trip to Saigon and Vung Tau for my very first week in Vietnam. I'm recording this part on my fourth week in Vietnam. Here are a few tips that I can give you now that I'm almost here for a month. The first thing off the top of my head, because I'm literally traumatized, is please make sure you take care of your gut and your stomach health. So bring your probiotics, make sure you get used to the water in the food, and also get to know what kind of medicines will help calm down your stomachs. The second tip is please do not overpack. If you can bring 3 suitcases, have one with clothes and then leave the other two basically almost empty. The clothes here are so cute and on trend and affordable that you literally will not be able to help yourself. My third tip while you're here is to try all the different types of food. I know that in the States we're so used to pho and spring rolls, but while you're here, make the most of it. Try random dishes and see what you like because there's so many delicious things that are affordable in Vietnam. You might find a dish that you love. My last tip is to not place so much of your expectation into tourist destinations. The moments that have brought me the most joy here is the very little things, especially like locally. You might find your favorite banh mi cart. You might find little shops and boutiques along your neighborhood. Just try to explore, get out there. Don't be afraid to talk to people, but also use caution as well. So that concludes my very first travel vlog in Vietnam. I hope you guys enjoyed. It took me so long to edit this video, but hey, done is better than perfect. Please subscribe to my channel for more. I'll be uploading a lot about the travel in Vietnam as well as the lifestyle and all things beauty, fashion, and personal growth. Bye! I'll see you guys in the next video.